Good evening, everyone. It is I, your man Nipun Sharma, and these are the player ratings for yesterday's victory against Morecambe. And before I continue before I continue, please don't just say, oh, it's Morecambe. Don't be happy. Of course I'm going to celebrate. A win is a win. You can only beat what's in front of you. But yeah, a win is a win, and you can only beat what's in front of you. And for everyone saying it's just Morecambe, well, look at what happened to Leeds, a team I predicted to win. They lost by 3 goals to a non-league side called Crawley Town. So yeah, upsets do happen. But with that being said, these are my player ratings for yesterday's victory. So starting off, in goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Apart from that one nervy moment in which Morecambe nearly scored, which I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because it is Kepa, and him and clean sheets go as much together as cooking oil and boiling water. But he did quite well yesterday. And he gets a 7. And this was also his 100th appearance as a Chelsea player. Now, at right back, Cesar Azpilicueta. Provided an excellent cross/assist for Kai Havertz's late goal. He was rarely tested defensively, but was very good going forward. So he gets an 8. Now moving on to our first centre-back, Kurt Zouma, who I was surprised was going to make the pitch. But with that being said, he did a good job. Although he did lose a few passes along the way, Zouma, he gets a 7. Moving on to his centre-back partner is Germany international Antonio Rudiger. A bit rusty in the opening period. A lot of players were in the first half. But he grew into the game. He had a chance to score from the corner, but it went over the bar. Despite the fact that he was good, there is still very little chance that he will be our first choice centre-back for the Premier League fixtures. He gets a 6. Emerson Palmieri didn't do much defensively. had a few efforts on goal, but was mostly acting as a third winger, feeding in Callum Hudson-Odoi and Christian Pulisic. But he also isn't likely to displace Ben Chilwell anytime soon. So for that, he gets a 6. Billy Gilmore. A well-deserved start for the 19-year-old. Controlled possession, well, against the League Two side, I'd be surprised if you were outpossessed, but yeah. Not as eye-catching, but he should be given more minutes in the game ahead. In fact, I feel he should start in the Fulham game, which I'm going to get to later on in this video. Kai Havertz. Finally, he has ended his goal drought. We are going to move on to someone else who also ended a goal drought later on. He was used as a number 8, but he saved himself a misfortune. He was trying to header out a ball, but instead it almost went to his own goal. But thankfully went wide instead. But then he did score late on in the second half, thus breaking his goal drought. But we are still yet to see his best. And I don't think he's going to be displaced from our first team anytime soon. And so he shouldn't. He costed almost £100 million. He should start most games. And he also assisted Timo Werner, thus breaking his goal drought. But yeah, moving on to the birthday boy, Mason Mount. By the way, happy birthday, Mason. Scoring on your birthday is always a good thing, man. But that was yesterday. So anyway, the midfielder has always started. But in today's game, he did not let anyone down. And he scored from 25 yards out. Our most active passer during the first half. But his influence slightly came down in the second as the other players stepped up. But it was a good day for the birthday boy at Stamford Bridge. So he gets an 8. Oh, and I completely forgot to mark Kai Havertz. He gets a 9 out of 10. Hakim Ziyech. He provided a lot going forward. Provided a few neat crosses here and there. And one of them led to Werner ending his goal drought. And this is his second start since coming back from injury, first being from Manchester City. So my rating for the Dutch Moroccan is 9. He was used in... I forgot to say who I was moving on to. Callum Hudson-Odoi, the other player out wide. He was used on the left wing, and he was by far our biggest threat in the first half. Assisted Mason Mount's opener and linked up well with a lot of other academy graduates throughout the first half and got on the score sheet after he was fed through by Hakim Ziyech, and he remained a constant threat. He too has to start against Fulham. Which I'm going to do in another video. Now, moving on to the main striker. Yes, striker. He played as a striker in this game. Not on the left wing, not on the right wing. Striker, centre forward. And that is Timo Werner. Now, the Germany international came into this game without a single goal in 12 matches. And I doubted, I'll be honest with you, I doubted he would score in this game as well, after he blew so many early chances into Rosette. But just on the stroke of half time, Kai Havertz fed in a pass and he was there for the tap-in, thus ending the Germans' goal drought. With that being said, that should restore his... I know it's just against Morecambe. I am just happy he has scored a goal. And I know it's just Morecambe, but still... I'm just happy he scored, and this should give him confidence in the games ahead. He gets a 9 out of 10, and so does Callum Hudson-Odoi. For me, Callum Hudson-Odoi was man of the match. So with that being said, my next video will be a live stream of the FA Cup Round 4 and Round 5 draw, which I will immediately be getting onto after this game. Oh my god, I'm sorry I forgot to wear my hat. Oh well, better late than never. So yeah, my next video will be a live stream of the FA Cup draw round 4 and 5. So that will be coming out immediately after this video. So with that being said, my next video might not be football related, because I want to get other content onto my channel so that I can cater to a wider audience, if you know what I mean. So with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience. Social media is in the description below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. And this is Nipun Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chels, and London is blue.